morning, cookies, and welcome back to another thrilling episode of Cooking with Denny. I am your host, Denny, and today we're going to make, as promised, peach cobbler. Now, what can you say about peach cobbler that has not already been said 1,000,001 times, but we all know that it makes us happy. And we could all use a little cheering up with all that's going on in the world right now. So let's do a little bit of home cooking and make us a sweet, tangy, yummy, crusty, delicious peach cobbler. Come on, y'all, let's do it. All right, here we are. So we let our pie crust get room temperature a bit, and we cleaned up our counter really good, cleaned it really nice. And so, like I said, it's really nice to be able to roll it out on this granite, because the granite keeps a nice cool temperature. And then we also have the marble rolling pin, which also helps to keep a cool temperature. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna go ahead and put our flour on the surface. So sprinkle a little flour out. Yes, a little flour all over. Okay, that all over, like so. And then I like to kind of roll my pin in the flour to get a little flour on it so it doesn't stick so readily to your dough. And it also spreads the flour out a bit on the rolling surface, right? So it's always challenging for me to get a round, keep a round surface. So we'll see if we can keep the disc round. It's a little softer than I would like. I like it a little more stiff, but it's gonna be all right. So there's our beautiful pie crust we made. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I like to put a little flour on my hands and on this, on the dough. A little flour on my hands and on the dough, because we don't want it to stick, right? Right, there we go. We're just gonna roll that out. Try to keep it in a circle so it'll fit in our wonderful cast iron skillet. All right. Like I said, I'm always challenged to keep the circle going. All right. And to not make a huge mess with flour all over the kitchen. But one of the things is when you have flour all over, you know you did something, right? So now I like to pick it up about midway through. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over. Put some more flour in the area, and then go ahead and turn that over. All right, and go back to rolling it out. Hope you guys can see all of this. It's jumping off. All right. This rolling pin is the bomb diggity. I got that at a estate sale, right? So you can get all the good expensive kitchen utensils, estate sales. All right. And I think this is a good area to stop. This rolling pin is everything. All right. So there you have that. All right. So now we get our spatula, handy dandy, and go underneath there, making sure it's loose. You want it loose so you can lift it. All right. So it looks pretty good and loose to me. All right. So now let's get our pan out. All right. So here's our wonderful cast iron skillet. Woohoo! Girl, people. All right, so let's see if this works. So usually I take the end and bring it down to the rolling pin. I put the rolling pin at the end and move the dough on top and roll it toward me, toward yourself. See how that's working out? Roll it toward yourself like that. Then take a paper towel, put it there, put my pan in the middle, and then you're gonna kind of lift your dough, all right? And kind of let it roll out. Just move it, move it. There you go, all right? And it kind of just falls in there. So now you just kind of tuck it in. Tuck it in. Get some of that flour out if you can. All right, let it fall in gracefully, right? Just like that. You want it to sit in your pan, like so. All right, see what I'm doing? Letting it evenly set up like that. It's perfect. It is perfect. Okay? So, we'll move that to the side and roll the other piece. All right, so now move all of our flour toward the center again with our handy dandy pastry spatula. All right. And this way, we don't have to use any more flour because we can use the flour we got going. All right. So make a little circle to roll your, okay, there. So now it's sticking a little more because it's got a little bit of dough situation on it. All that butter and all that shortening. All right, and so we'll take our other disc. All right. A little flour on our hands in there. All right, same way we did the other. Roll that one out. This is going to be our top of our peach cobbler. Let's see if we can. It'd be nice if we could make square with this, but you know, no telling because we're going to do the makeshift lattice top. It's not an official lattice top, but it's going to be the makeshift one. Okay, so again, I'm going to lift that on up. All right. Some more flour in the way. And flip it over. Like so. A little flour on our thing. Go for it again. All right. That's good, y'all. I think that's good. Right. Just like that, right? Okay, so for now, like we did before, we're gonna loosen it up with our spatula all around it. You want it loose and not stuck to the countertop. That's not good. All right. Seems kind of loose to me. All right. Like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is bring back our pie pan. let's see, where can I set this that you can see? You can't see that. Okay. Well, let me just rearrange things for one moment. All right, if we can pull that over a bit, just a bit. Move this in a bit and get our filling. So yesterday, I did all the work, basically, which is not very hard. I just mixed together our ingredients for our peach cobbler. And basically what we have in here is 1 large can of heavy syrup peaches, sliced, 1 stick of butter, nutmeg, like a third of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a third of a teaspoon of cinnamon, the juice of 1 lemon, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla, because I love vanilla, and a cup of white sugar. So I mixed all that, and then you're just gonna go ahead and put that in your pie. And get all that good cinnamon and nutmeg off of there, because we need all of that. We want all of it, okay? Yes, each and every piece of it. So we're gonna move that around a little bit in there. All right, move that butter around as much you can. It's all gonna be in the same place in a minute anywho, but that's what you're gonna do there. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our pizza cutter. Now they have pastry cutters too, and they have little indentions on it to make it all fancy and whatnot, but this works just as well. And it's purple. So we're gonna go ahead and make some strips that we're going to. Now you know this is a homemade, hometown, so it ain't perfect, but baby, when I tell you it's delicious, that's what's most important. All right, and so move that on around like so. How easy peasy is that? Got it? Now again, they're not perfectly straight, but I don't think there's gonna be nobody complaining about how unsymmetrical this is. Oh Lord. All right, and one more again. There you go. All right, so hopefully you can see this over here, because I don't have a lot of room. So I'm gonna bring this camera over just a smidgen. A smidgen, okay? Move that over a bit. And so one thing I like that is just the best is we're gonna go ahead and cut this extra off, right? Cut that off with your spatula, right? And go all the way over the other side. Okay. And you know this crust kind of draws up later once you cook it. So that part. And then this part. What? Throw that away? I don't think so. Those are your dumplings. So you're gonna dump a few of those inside of your peach cobbler. Oh God, this is so bad for you, but so good to you. You know what I'm saying? Bad for you, good to you. See how randomly I'm doing this? One's big, one's small. This is just country cooking, baby. This does not have to be pretty, right? Just has to be fabulous tasting. So that's our goal here. So we're putting some of those crust dumplings right on in there, baby. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna say that's enough. All right, so then go ahead. Oh, shoot. Alexa, no one's talking to you. Damn it.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh. She works my entire nerves. All right. So here. All right. Okay. And so you want to bring them as close as possible because you might need more later. And so if you don't waste a lot on the end, you can use these ends to fix it if you run out of dough. These are just some fixes that happen because, you know, anything can happen in baking and cooking. Anything can jump off. You want to be prepared for those anythings. So, go on. You're getting the gist of this, right? Okay. So, this dough feels so nice. I think I did a pretty good job on it. All right, so you got that going. Now we're just gonna go, and when I say it's a makeshift lattice top, because real lattice top, you have to really intertwine it, you know, but here we're just giving the illusion of it. So we're just gonna go back over this way. But you understand what I'm saying, how you can lift them and then really weave them. Ain't nobody got time for that. So now if it was a baking contest, then maybe, because I still feel like once they taste it, I'm gonna win anyway. So that part. But I never don't think I'm gonna win on looks. Okay, across here. Ooh. Right, another one. Another one. Okay, like that. It looks like peach cobbler, right? Kind of. Let's see what we're gonna do with this extra piece. I don't think we're gonna use that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut off all the extras. The little tails that are hanging on. Hopefully we're not cutting off too much, because sometimes if you cut off too much, once the pie starts drawing up, then it separates. But again, it does not affect the way it tastes, just the way it looks. Okay. All right, cleaning that up. All right. And so here we go, clean this side up a little. Right, and there. All right, looks good. So far, so good. Now, I like to take I got flour everywhere. Take a fork, prongs, and kind of mush them. Mush your pie so that these strips stick, right? All right. So that's all I'm doing. Sealing the strips. Okay, you just push down, get that going. Also kind of helps with the looks of it, huh? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Okay. All right, Alexa, thank you for that information. Thank you.
Of course, Deneen.
Crazy. Wow. Okay. So, there we have it. Now we're just gonna put that in the oven on 350 for an hour and 30 minutes. Then I'll look at it, and I might go 30 more minutes because I like to cook it low and slow, you know. Let that syrup get all syrupy and thick. And sometimes you might have to cover your crust on the edges because it can get browner than you like. And these are just my trial and error tips because, honey, sometimes I can make it too dark because I like to cook it so long. So I like it really syrupy and thick. So, and now these are cosmetics, what's happening here. Okay, I'm just trying to get the crust to stay. All right, that's that. I'm gonna put that in the oven. All right, that's it. That's our peach cobbler. So it looks good to me. We gotta let it cool though. We gotta let it cool all the way down because this thing is hot as, I can't even say what it's as hot as. But I'm telling you, you could die eating this at this point. All right. All right, so that was peach cobbler, ready to go. Deliciousness, comfort food, things that make you happy in sad times. All right, so enjoy that. Remember, it's always delicious when you're cooking with Denny. Thanks for joining me. Bye.